The halls where shadows glide, gold peacocks dance, their wings spread wide. A rose in bloom,
Okay,
yet thorns
midweek recap.
entwine. Dylan Kane walks the edge of time.
Okay, so coming in for a short, loads of gaps, trying to fill that. Boom, take out some buy side. Doesn't look too good. Trying to reverse into the gap. Let's see. So yeah, I'm having a look to see if price is gonna reverse. It's showing a nice wick. So to be honest, that is a good confirmation for us, or confluence or signal or sign, all interchangeable for the short. But where we've got these squares here, this is where we've got our gaps. So ideally we want price to actually close now for further confirmation for distribution to the sell side. And if you have a look, right, so price, if price is going to reverse, price is either going to reverse and not take out the high and just make a lower high, or it's going to do a higher high and take us out and then crash. Hence why there's always a need for money on the table for the second entry, because it doesn't mean that you're wrong, it just means it wants to take it out. So let's have a look and see. Okay, so here we've got the crash, which is decent. This is what we're looking for. And then, so we've closed the first gap and over the second gap, just the first leg, if you like. So that's actually good, yeah? That's 3 out of 4 is closed in one candle. That's strong. So yeah, let's see if we're gonna get the further distribution that we ideally want to the sell side. So this is looking good, much better, but we want this now to close. It's at what, 49? You actually want it to close and be a nice strong candle. Ideally, no wick, nice strong candle. So okay, we're seeing decent distribution. This candle did have small wickage, that's good. We've now crossed over 10 pips. My advanced students, if you want to do some dynamic stop loss changing around, that's cool. We're also approaching the label, so it would be wise. Let's keep going. Jaw in, look what we're going through. Why do we go through this? Cool, so prices approached the label and turned back around. To be honest, I just wanted it to crash through. I don't want to close for such a small amount of pips. So yeah, I'll take this loss of honor, just as I'll take the win with honor. Come on now. Okay, decent. So we see price taking us out of this trade now. Double top as well, a couple of pips, but again we do have the top of the gap and another label just at the top. I think necessity is high to fill where liquidation is concerned. So I will be waiting to see what price does for another entry, as long as it's within the session. So, having a look at the chart. Lovely. We've got our second entry for London session. First one turned back around. So now I'm looking for the entry. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Crash all the way down. That's what I'm looking for. It's not 10 o'clock yet. This is going to be my last entry before 10, and I'm actually only going to trade London session today, so this is going to be my last trade until, last trade for the day. It's going to free me up to do what I do off the chart, yeah? You guys can look out for the next YouTube video, actually. It will be coming very soon. So, I'm all waiting for price to turn around. Am I? No, I am expecting price to take me out again. I'm just waiting for that to happen. I've actually run downstairs to the kitchen to sort out my coffee, because it looks like I'm about to get my day started. So honestly, yeah, the reason why I'm not really fazed by poor price action and silly well, poor price action, let's leave it at that, is because I remember, well, my mind always goes back to when I used to work as a estate agent. Well, as an admin or an estate agent. I did that for like a year or two, maybe 3. I obviously noticed the sales guys come and go, but why did they come and go? Because the office didn't always have enough houses for them to actually sell, so it had nothing to do with whether they were good or not. But they never knew that. I did, and the manager knew that. So that's what was crazy about the whole thing. That's why people should never define your success, or be careful when you define your success by career things, because career routes aren't really about you. You're a number, innit? You're chosen, and then after you're chosen, there's a route for you. It's like, yeah, so be careful with that. You know, if you ever meet somebody like me who actually knows what they're talking about, you'll get humbled and hopefully you won't be in a public stage, because that's embarrassing and you struggle to learn the lesson. So again, I'm with Benny Gold. Funders. Okay. So the Fivers are doing a mad thing with my tournament. Just got a notification if you want to get involved with that. You can. I was thinking about it, but I just feel like I haven't got enough. Well, not even I feel. I hate that word, but I don't think I have enough time for that right now. Price is actually moving so terrible. So yeah, that's why weeks like these, certain estate agents would come and not make money for 6 months. Even when I worked in mortgages, that mate, yeah, that guy, he was a car salesman. He thought it was so cool. He could listen to an engine and tell you what car it was, that type of guy. And yeah, it happened, man. It didn't really work out for him. Big ego hit, and he cut, and it had nothing to do with him, and it's not like anyone told him. It's bang out of order. He was, you know, white, dashing guy, good looking ish. Yeah, you know, like if he put on a white shirt, put on some sunglasses, you know, just looks like another lad, you know what I mean? He's a nice guy. Bang out of order. But yeah, when the charts are like this, I just think, or remind myself of those times, because people who work in sales experience what we go through. It's exactly the same thing. We have our highs and our lows throughout the whole year. It's how it averages. That's it. when you're doing a mortgage for someone who works in finance, even as a mortgage advisor, like when we did our, when we applied for mortgages for ourselves, like we would still have to make sure they're applying for the mortgage around a time where we made a lot of money, because that's how that's how the decision in principle will be made, isn't it? But that's not to say that that's all year round. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, so these times right now are the times where it's not too low. You gotta hold that, because this is what trading is. Just like life, just like everything in life, there are cycles, rhythms, and seasons. You feel me? These are the times when it's not too sweet. You just gotta hold that, yeah? You gotta hold that. So yeah, right in sync. I think I've been taking out my trade with a nasty wick. And I do think, yeah, I'm out of here. This is me for today. Eval to funded. Can't tell you I'm funded in this one. Woo! Telling you, boring price action. Boring price action. But as always, team, if there's any concepts or topics, let me know. Holla. Students, thank you for your time.
In the halls where shadows glide, gold peacocks dance, their wings spread wide. A rose in bloom, yet thorns entwine. Dylan Kane walks the edge of time.
Okay, midweek recap.
A whispered trade